This is for Monday, December 29th. Well, Americans may want to think twice before returning unwanted holiday gifts this year. Major retailers are charging customers for a service that was once free. Mail-in returns at Macy's now cost $9.99, and at TJ Maxx and Marshall's, it's $2 more than that. Happy Returns co-founder David Sobey says the fees indicate retailers are responding to pressure from new U.S. import tariffs. And December is the most popular month to propose worldwide, according to The Knot. While traditionally men have been expected to shell out for the diamond ring, nearly 71% of women say they are willing to contribute to the cost of their engagement ring. That's according to datingadvice.com. About 19% said they'd pay for the ring in full. 23% said they'd partially pay, and 29% said they would contribute if needed. Companies are looking to stay lean next year. Forecasters at the job site Indeed expect relatively minimal hiring growth in 2026. At a gathering of CEOs in Midtown Manhattan this month, organized by the Yale School of Management, 66% of leaders surveyed said they plan to either fire workers or maintain the size of their existing teams next year. Only a third indicated they plan to hire. Well, Americans may want to think twice before returning unwanted holiday gifts this year. Major retailers are charging customers for that service that was once free. Mail-in returns at Macy's now cost $9.99, and at TJ Maxx and Marshall's, it is $2 more than that. Okay, stocks did close slightly lower Friday in light trading. It is another holiday shortened week this week, with U.S. markets closed Thursday for New Year's Day. More than 140,000 people have signed a Change.org petition demanding that scenes cut from the fifth and final season of Stranger Things be released. Petitioners say they want the unseen footage of the show. Now, they believe it was more of the episodes, and the petitioners say they didn't see them, either due to Netflix or the team of Stranger Things cutting them. Volume 2 premiered on Christmas Day, and Volume 3, a feature-length episode, is set to drop on Wednesday, New Year's Eve. Well, AI may be able to help us stick to our New Year's resolutions. AI health tools have moved beyond simple step counting into hyper-personalized wellness. A handful of apps can use AI to measure everything from calories to glucose levels to sleep. By using AI to spot your particular behavioral patterns and trends, you might be able to finally crack through that diet or health wall that's been stopping you all these years. AARP has agreed to pay $12.5 million to settle a class action lawsuit accusing the powerful seniors group of illegally sharing members' video viewing data with Facebook. The settlement resolves claims that AARP violated the Federal Video Privacy Protection Act by allowing Meta to track the technology and siphon off identity information tied to the videos watched on AARP. That's going to court filings. Under the deal, eligible claimants who filed by the December 31st, 2025 deadline, so just a couple days away, could receive payouts estimated to range from $47 to $237, depending on how many valid claims are approved. AARP denied wrongdoing but agreed to pay out to end the litigation. Well, the Wall Street Journal reports top psychiatrists increasingly agree that using AI chatbots might be linked to cases of psychosis. In the past 9 months, these experts have seen or reviewed the files of dozens of patients who exhibited symptoms following prolonged delusion-filled conversations with AI tools. One reason, the psychiatrists say, is that there's never been a technology that simulates a human relationship. Well, OpenAI said that in a given week, the size of users who indicate possible signs of mental health emergencies is 0.07%. Yet with more than 800 million active weekly users, that amounts to 560,000 people. 2025 was a tough year for farmers. The Trump administration's trade war sent shockwaves across agriculture, and year over year, large equipment sales, four-wheel drive tractors, high horsepower tractors, and combines dropped about 35 to 45%. That's according to Greg Roberg, the vice president of sales at Ag Direct. He is cautiously optimistic, though, that next year will provide opportunity for a reset. Even now, negotiating power tips in the buyer's favor for farmers looking for new machinery. While the USDA expects the trade deficit to fall from $43.7 billion in 2025 to $37 billion in 2026. That's according to its quarterly trade forecast. A significant portion of the better outlook can be attributed to improvements in the Chinese market. The USDA revised U.S. ag export prospects to China upwards by $3 billion from August to December. Delta Airlines has agreed to settle with victims represented in a class action lawsuit related to a January 2020 fuel dumping incident. As reported by Top Class Actions, the Atlanta-based carrier will pay $78 million to property owners and residents in the Los Angeles area. They were affected by a flight that dumped fuel at a low altitude shortly after departing from Los Angeles International Airport. The area was populated and some residents had skin problems. And financial services firm Piper Sandler has some top picks for energy stocks for next year. They pick Diamondback, which is known as an independent oil and natural gas company in addition to horizontal drilling. And they also like Oklahoma City-based Expand Energy, which operates as another independent hydrocarbon producer in the U.S. And the third pick is Coterra, another exploration and production firm in the U.S. hydrocarbon sector. Well, AI may be able to help us stick to our New Year's resolutions. AI health tools have moved beyond simple step counting into hyper-personalized wellness. A handful of apps can use AI to measure everything from calories to glucose levels to sleep. By using AI to spot your particular behavioral patterns and trends, you might be able to finally crack through that diet or health wall that's been stopping you all these years.